Hello. Sorry, I haven't been posting. I think probably Thursday, Friday or something. I'm just behind on my videoing. And little did I know, when I went back to Voters to collect my mic, unfortunately, my mic didn't really make it. I think I ran over it with the car. And I was thinking, oh, maybe this will be pretty hardy and stuff like that, but I'm getting nothing, no lights or anything. And on top of that, my second mic has disappeared. I have no idea where it is. I've been spending probably the last half an hour trying to look for it. So the only thing I know how to do is pretty much get some new ones. So they should be arriving in the next couple of days, but in the meantime, yeah. Alright, today, over the last couple of days, I've been working on DC2 and I've changed the engine mounts. So hopefully, if the weather dries up today, it was meant to be all sunny and whatnot, but it just started raining out of nowhere. So once it's dry, I'll take the car for a drive, just for a test drive, just to see how the engine mounts reduce, if the engine mounts have reduced any of the noise. And on top of that, I'll just go through and start tying off things underneath the dash just to be sure. Nothing too exciting. I've got a couple of things that will be happening, but I do apologize. Kids on school holidays, so I won't be posting as frequently, unfortunately. I'll try to, but I'm just telling you in advance. So let's get it. Also, with this EG that I've got and I'm assembling, we're missing a number of parts, and I just told him, the owner, it'd probably be easier if we just get a door, because I'm going through most of the car and everything we have on the driver's side. It seems like we're just missing a majority of it, and it's just trying to get dribs and drabs or find bits and pieces is a little bit difficult. So he's managed to find a door and he'll bring it back eventually. Bring it around eventually, and then I'll continue that. Sorry, I'm just trying to navigate this gap that I'm walking through. Oh, that's what I've got. Cable ties. My favorite. So I'm currently going to unscrew the cluster because it's 20 kilometers, give or take 18 kilometers out. So I don't think the rolling diameter of my 15-inch wheels would be causing such a impact on the speed. So I'm just going to change it out, and if it's still out by that much, then probably just a tire issue. So I'm just going to test it because I've got my one here that I've been wanting to get rid of. This one's on 111,000 and my current one is on 200 and something, so I think it will look, doesn't really matter, it looks worse to me. But this is this is what I'd call a forever car. So cars that you just never plan on selling. Oh, that's strange. Coming out. This means that this thing is just sitting there. Yeah. Seems like this cluster is just sitting there. How do I... I don't want to break anything, but it sounds like I'm breaking stuff. So we've got tape there. Okay, so we've got tape that's already been installed by the previous owner, so clearly he was having issues as well. So he's got tape on it, on the corners, so maybe that was a big factor of what vibrating. I'll take this guy out. The previous owner had an aftermarket cluster on it anyway, so I don't know where this cluster came from. I have no idea, but let's just swap it out and see if that's the issue. And on top of that, I just wish I had a quick release steering wheel right now, because this is really annoying. I've been saving up some goodies for this car for a really long time, so hopefully once it's done, I'll get it sorted. I don't even know how the audio sounds right now, because I'm like talking into my chest, so apologize. Or maybe it's just not worth vlogging over the next couple of days until I get the mic. Let me see the video. Alright, all the screws are finally out. Let's get this guy out and let's tie up some cables behind this area. Oh, I don't want to break them. Oh, there we go. Oh, they haven't been taken off in a really long time. Alright, that one's out. So looking at it, it seems fine. Who knows? Alright, that one's out. We've got a couple of cables back here. Nothing that I'd see making noise. Everything's been taped up, which is really good to see. Anything that should be bolted in. I don't know what all this stuff is. All this powder and stuff like that. Like, where's it coming from? I might get the vacuum cleaner. I'll quickly do that. So that wasn't really working, so I've got this and I got this, but it doesn't really fit, so that's where I come up with the solutions. Masking tape, nice and snug. Oh. Sorry about that big thing. Alright, so maybe we have all those problems because there's mice in the car. Well, friendly note, I found the wires for the horn, so I have to jig something up into this that goes from this to the horn, because we don't have an airbag. So yeah, just wiping this down. It's been in storage for a really long time. It's disgusting, proper disgusting. But I've got the tissues in this car. I could scratch it off with a screwdriver. Look, that's what's on the cluster. Ew, yuck. This car needs a thorough clean. I was just saying I have to look after the little one, but she's 6, so I don't know what's there to look after. Alright, so that's that. I don't know if I should leave that cable open, out. It'll probably save me a mission. Probably save me a bit of time if I leave that there. But I don't know. I'll probably just leave it there and see if I can fit the cluster back in. And if I can fit the cluster back in, then they'll be alright. Because can I tug on this? How much length do I have actually on this cable? So I think that's the max length. So screw everything back in and hopefully we have minimized something, but like I said, the main thing is trying to make sure that works properly. Whole idea, initially the original idea was to get this home, take the battery, put put in the EG, drive the EG to Motors and let him have a look at it. But I decided to change on that just because I'm super happy that the DC2 is running and drivable and tuned, that I kind of just want to focus on one project at the moment and just try to get this over the line before I get distracted and I get over it. So I'm trying to use that momentum and trying to finish it off. I wonder, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out how loud I have to talk, because I haven't got my mic, and normally with my mic I don't have to speak that loud and it come across really nice audio quality. But with this one, I'm kind of in between, so I don't want to be yelling at the thing, but I also don't want to be talking too softly that you can't hear me. So that's my predicament at the moment. So I just want to try to get the DC2 on the road, because I've got things organized for it to happen. So just trying to make sure we stay on track, basically. sorry, I just want to show you guys my solution, because like I said, I like finding solutions to all my problems, but some of them really shouldn't be left to me to decide how I do them. So have a look at this single gauge pod right there. So we are continuing to look for sources of the noise, and this wasn't in properly, and I'm the one that installed this, so just seeing what could be causing all our issues. I don't know how I got this in. I just kind of pushed it in, so I'm hoping that I can just pull it out without breaking too much stuff. That side. I think I need a screwdriver or something. I think I have a pick in my pocket. Maybe I could pull on something. I know the head unit's not coming out because that's screwed in. Nope. One side doesn't want to stay in. Maybe it's just not clipped in properly. Maybe. Now I've got all these things that are loose, but I don't know how to take them off. So we've got cup holders, that's good. But how do I take, there's a screw there, I think that's for the cup holders, but I don't know. You know what, the problem is I keep on talking to my chest because I'm so used to having the mic there, and I'm pretty sure you guys couldn't hear me when I was just rambling on just then. So this whole vlogging experience today, I'm just a little bit frustrated because the weather's so crap as well. So this morning was raining and now it's super windy, but on camera it looks like a really nice day. But look how much that tree's moving. It's moving a lot to me. Sorry guys, I'm not coping well without my microphone, so I'm not gonna bother trying to get any more content just because I know I just feel weird that the audio quality won't be as consistent as it would normally be. So that's it. And also on top of that, the weather's horrid. So school holidays, I'm gonna hang out with this little animal. Alright, so enjoy.